Hi, welcome to For Such a Time as This. My name is Colleen. Happy Wednesday. It is May 27th. I cannot believe June is right around the corner. Well, today is National Flip Flop Day, National Senior Health and Fitness Day, as well as National Grape Day and National Grape Popsicle Day. I'm kind of craving a grape popsicle now, just from seeing that and the picture that it came with. Well, I was reading in First Peter, and did you ever, you're reading the Bible and all of a sudden you have one of those light bulb moments where it was just like, aha! Well, I had one of those moments. So in First Peter chapter 1, at the beginning, it's just talking about God's great mercy for us and how through Jesus Christ and our faith in him that we have an inheritance, which is eternity with God. So picking up in verse 6, this is what it says. In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. And the line that just struck me was our faith is of greater worth than gold. So, of course, I had to do a little digging to find out exactly what is this all about. And there is a refining process when it comes to gold. Gold isn't just shiny and that yellowy, glowy color right when it's brought out. It actually has to be refined. Now currently they refine it through chemicals or fire, but back in Bible time they used fire to purify the gold and clean it up. And essentially they would make a fire that was incredibly hot and melt the gold, and during that process the impurities would separate from the gold. They would either float to the top, that could be skimmed off, or sink to the bottom so that just the gold could be pulled out. And this is how they made the gold pure. Now, back then, gold was used in jewelry or decorating like temples. It was used as a payment. It was a sign of wealth. Now, we do still use gold today in different areas, but then when this was written, gold was extremely valuable, and Peter's telling us that our faith in Jesus is worth way more than any gold. And that was just mind-blowing to me. Like, it sounds so simple and so profound, and why didn't it sink in before? I want to encourage you, even in the moments of doubt, when you're questioning or struggling, going through those trials that may feel like fire. It's that refining process that is stretching you and pulling out those impurities so that your faith becomes stronger, more pure, and you get closer to God. And one simple way to do that is to get in his word. Read it every day. Just open a Bible and start reading. But don't read to check it off the list and say, hey, I read my Bible today. Read with the intent of getting to know who God is, getting to know his character more intimately, drawing closer to him. And take time to just talk with him, not at him, which I am guilty of, but with him, where you're sharing your heart, but also sitting quietly, listening for his heart. If you have questions about what is faith, how do I grow my faith, just reach out to us. We would love to share more. And as always, in the book of Numbers, it says, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Shalom, my friend.